Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special video in which I will be uploading a lot more video of, and that is how to grow your own blueberries in a container. Okay, not only how to grow them, but to grow them successfully. Okay, there's a lot of video on the internet, YouTube, from tips from forum, but they never really document the complete process. Okay, they will show you how to acidify the soil, plant it in a container, and from there, good luck to you guys on keeping and taking care of our blueberries. All right, as for me, that was how I learned to grow blueberries, from tutorials on YouTube, and it was indeed helpful, but there was not that much info out there on the long-term care, and I have a lot of questions which, through trial and error, through the years and months, that I have come to learn, that has been very beneficial for me. As you can see, it's a gorgeous day today. It's Thanksgiving weekend. Thankful for this weather, and yeah, we are in late fall, pretty much winter, and most of the leaves are still on our trees and berries, shrubs. So it's gonna be a warm winter, which gave me a perfect opportunity to, today I just want to, for those who want to grow their own blueberries, to create a video series for you guys so you can start planning to grow them for next spring. Okay, I will show you guys the step you need to take. For example, how to plant them, fertilize them, water them, take care of them, and to choose the right varieties for your zone, your location. Blueberries, they can be grown anywhere, but in my opinion, blueberries are one of the hardest berry fruit shrub to grow. Yeah, if you may or may not know, they require a very acidic soil. Okay, very acidic soil. 4.5 to 5.5 is optimum, and they can do okay in 6, but anything higher they will struggle. And yeah, the reason being that I choose to grow in containers is that I have failed growing it in ground. I have spent a lot of money, time, and effort, but planting it in a clay soil, unless you're from the northeast or from where your native soil are sandy, loamy, and slightly acidic, then it's a struggle. It's a hard struggle to grow them in our clay, high pH soil. All right, so I can talk on and on why in ground is not the way to go for a home gardener. All right, if you have the money, then in time it's possible, but trust me, you guys, container is the way to go. And it's still very hard, but it's much more manageable. All right, okay, today I just mainly want to focus on the benefit and con of growing our blueberries in a container. And for more future video, make sure you hit that subscribe. If you are truly wanting to be successful in growing blueberries, then this is it. This is the channel to follow, you guys. I will have a I have a lot of ideas, a lot of stuff that I want to show you guys that have worked well for me. You know, rainwater, all kind of stuff, experiment. And I have a lot of ideas, so just subscribe and follow me, okay? You will be ready to plant them by next spring. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, okay? All right, let's get into it. In a container, what are the benefits? What are the benefits that I have found very beneficial for me? Number one, it's much easier to maintain my soil pH. I'm able to create my own soil mix that is acidic, well draining, very airy. You know, blueberries roots, they are very fibrous and very close to the surface. They don't have very strong tap roots, these bigger roots, okay? They are very tiny and fibrous. That is why they are perfect for growing in a container. All right, so to be able to control the soil pH with my own mix is huge, is very important. And that acidity, you won't be fighting a losing battle by planting in ground in which our clay soil would slowly, you know, just uptake all those acidity away. Okay, you're fighting an uphill battle. It's not impossible, but it's a lot of work. In container, it make it a lot easier to control our pH. Not only that, but movability. Okay, this little 2 years blueberry shrub I have here can be planted in a 2-3 gallon container. I can carry it, I can throw it, I can have this shrub in here for at least 3 years, or even 4 if you wanting to. It's possible, okay? Not ideal, but for 3 years you can keep the same plant in this size container. Yes, these big old containers are a little bit more heavier, but it's still movable. And that is important because depending on where you are at, for example, for me, we do get a harsh winter, but that's not a problem. The main problems are that we have late freezes every year. We would have extreme bright sunny days in March for weeks on end. Then in mid-April, early May, there would be a week of freeze, snow. And you know what? Our flowers, for example, right here, that blooms, in which they will produce our blueberries, they will get killed off. And it's very frustrating by planting in the ground and you cannot move them inside or to bunch them up and to cover them. All right, so movability is very important. That is why containers are perfect for that. We can move them to the shade, you know, shelter from the harsh winter, and on. Okay, yeah, those are two of the very, very important benefits. The cons, yes, of course there are cons to planting them in containers. For one, in my cases, we have extreme, most of the time, very hot summer. The temperature would rise above 90 for weeks on end, sometimes even hundreds, okay, for weeks. And by planting them in container, the soil does dry out pretty fast, and you would have to water it almost every other day, and sometimes even every day if it get above 100 on ends. Okay, that is the biggest drawback of container, but that is a very small problem that I have managed to resolve. Okay, and that is it takes effort, okay, to water them, and I will show you guys how I go about doing that on later future videos. So yeah, another drawback of growing in container is during winter, if you get below freezing for a good amount of time, then these containers, they do need protection from the harsh cold wind. Okay, let me grab the camera and show you guys how I went about protecting them. Okay, here as you can see, in this little area I got almost, it don't look like much, but there's close to 20 blueberry plants all bunched up in here and surrounded by mulch. And over here I got more lined up, covered with mulch. Okay, that is one of the major drawbacks, and that is during winter time. You want to be able to protect the roots because they are very close to the edge, which some of the hardy variety will be fine, but lower chill variety, they will struggle if the weather get super cold into the low zero or low teens. Okay, but the thing is, look, being able to put it in a container, you are able to move it and shelter it in a location for winter time until next spring. So I guess the benefit would outweigh the cons, right, of sheltering them from the harsh weather. And let's check out the greenhouse. In here I got my low chill blueberries. Here they are. I will talk more about the varieties later, but look at that, you guys. By growing them inside a container, I'm able to grow so much more different varieties that if I were to plant in ground, these low chill blueberries, they would not do well for where I am at. That is for sure. Okay, so if you have a sheltered greenhouse, then you can grow all kind of blueberries, all kind. Okay guys, I think I will end my video right here. I don't want to make the video too long. I just want to bring attention to those who want to grow blueberries, that to make sure to subscribe to my channel, as I will be documenting and create a whole bunch of videos on this blueberry growing successfully in container series. All right, so that you guys will be ready by next spring. You can go to your local nurseries or retailers and get yourself a few plants and to grow them, and to be successful in doing it, by following what I'm about to show you guys on what to do and how to do it. Okay, from soil mixture, container sizes, how to, you know, pick the right varieties, etc., etc. Every little details that I have come to learn, I will be sure to share with you guys. Okay, and I don't want to be sounding like I'm a pro. I'm still learning. I'm still very fascinated by blueberries. I have more than 20 different varieties, and most of them I have not come to taste yet. Okay, this is my year. This is only my 3rd year, you guys, on growing blueberries, and I have picked quite a handful to eat, but I feel like I'm still learning. I'm still learning every year. Blueberry, it is a challenging berry to grow, but man, it's worth it. All right, it's very much worth the effort. All right, so I hope I can share my knowledge, and if you have any experience, then I hope you can share it with me, because this channel, on this series, this is something that I really enjoy doing. Blueberry is my top berry fruit to grow. It's a long story, but as a kid, one of the memory that has instilled in my head is from when I was 4 or 5. Yeah, back in Vietnam, I walked to my parent farm a mile away, and how can a kid that young be able to walk right by themselves to my parent farm, my coffee farm? And I remember picking these berries, not as large as blueberries, but these tiny red, purple, black berries, and I would pick them off the shrub, and man, they was delicious. I still remember the taste. I don't know what kind of berry it is. It might have been poisonous, but I doubt it, because I'd be dead. But that memory as a kid, that is the main reason why I enjoy growing these berries. From blueberries to strawberries, blackberries, whatever berries, I love it. That is from one of my experience. And yeah, so this is the right channel for you guys if you want to grow blueberries in container. Trust me. Okay, anyways, peace, you guys. Stay healthy, stay blessed, be thankful, and I'll see you guys on the next video, which will probably be choosing the right container size and how to make your own soil mixture. Okay, so bye, you guys. I must be looking crazy right now. I assure you, I'm not crazy. Okay? This one right here. Right here. This one right here.